And now, it's time for another episode with the two brothers who ice fish from the same hole, who have kicked the same field goals, and who will have you laughing from start to finish. Bringing you the sports, music, and entertainment straight from their Eskimo hut. It's the Eskimo Brothers Podcast.
Yeah, man. Good evening. Welcome in, everybody. The Eskimo Brothers Podcast on a Thursday evening because, Leaf, it is wild card weekend, my brother.
Yeah, man, it's a little bittersweet. I mean, this is probably the most exciting part of the NFL season, the playoffs, going to the Super Bowl, stuff like that. But then that also means we only have like 4 or 5 weeks left of football. So
it's true. Good point.
But hey, we're here to cover this weekend's upcoming games, and we're just going to hang on to it as long as we can.
Well, let's be all excited out there, everybody. We've got NFL playoff football now this weekend. It is here. I do echo that, though. We are getting close to the end. We're always sad, of course, but this is the most exciting time. So wipe those slates completely clean. If your team is in, this is a new season. You're in the playoffs now. It's all about this. It's all about this weekend to start it off, baby. Unless your team has a bye.
Yes,
which mine does not.
They're not there at all.
Yeah, or you're not there at all. Yes.
My team's funeral was a long time ago, so it's all right.
Yeah,
I knew this was not happening this year. So
yeah, you knew kind of early into the season that it was basically the end. So yeah, just know that. But before we get into all the wild card games, which is what this episode is going to be. I did want to speak about how we've just been bombarded with some bombshell coaching changes here that's coming for 2024.
Yeah, some big ones.
So even during the season, we already knew there was 3 teams that fired their coaches before the season even came to an end, and that's usually a sign of bad. I'm surprised yours wasn't in there, to be honest.
Yeah, he should have been.
Yeah. So right around November 1st, that's when it was, Josh McDaniels got fired from the Raiders. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure that before the NFL season started, we went over a list of coaches that were already on the hot seat. I'm pretty sure he was on there.
I think he was, yeah.
So he's gone. And then just a couple weeks after that, 2-3 weeks after that, the Panthers fired Frank Reich, who had been on one of the worst starts. This is his first year at Carolina, and it did not start well.
And I think maybe the big thing was the number 1 pick. He had the number 1 pick. They took a quarterback at that spot. I mean, it doesn't always mean that the guy's going to be good, but he definitely was not good. And so they had a 1-10 record at the time when he got fired. So yeah, it's not too good.
No.
I feel like it's a little unfair to fire a coach after not even a whole season. I mean, you got to give him time to get in there and get his players, whatever. But because it's kind of hard to do in one season, but whatever, man. I knew, but I was a little shocked by that just because, he just got Bryce Young, and that was it didn't really seem fair to Bryce Young because he was getting killed. Yeah, it's true.
And Frank Reich, obviously, I guess just the owner, GM, or whoever just didn't feel like he was going in the right direction at all. So 11 games, lost his job, and Frank Reich now, who has also, by the way, got fired the year before. So back-to-back seasons for Frank Reich. Hey, Frank, you're making a ton of money just because they're going to pay you. Maybe just take a couple years, guy.
Yeah, hit the golf course, buddy.
Yeah, hit that golf course. Then on December 15th, the Los Angeles Chargers finally fired Brandon Staley, as well as their GM, Tom Telesco. He's been there forever. I think we were in agreement when this happened, the Chargers firing Brandon Staley. We were like, man, that's like 2 years too late. I can't believe Brandon Staley made it as far as he did. That team is super talented with all the Herbert, with every receiver they have over there, Keenan Allen, just very talented team. And so Brandon Staley I can't believe he made it as far as he did.
Yeah. And then we also said, I don't know how, we both said we don't know how he got fired after that one postseason or that one last game of the season when they were playing the Raiders. The Raiders were just, if they tied the game, they would have both went to the playoffs.
Right.
And the Raiders were going to let the clock run out.
They were.
But they were in field goal range, but they're still going to let the clock run out. He calls a timeout.
You could tell that they were not going to call timeout, or they were just going to let the clock go.
Yeah, and they're just both were going to go to the postseason. He calls timeout. Raiders kick a field goal. He's watching the playoffs from the house.
That made no sense.
Yeah, and we're like, you get fired for that.
Yeah.
I mean, you get to go in the postseason. That whatever you get a shot. I mean, like we've always said, you get in there, anything can happen. But he did not let his team do that. So that was the weirdest call I've ever seen in my life. And, yeah, he should have been fired then, but they gave him another year or two right after that. That was 2 years ago, wasn't it?
That was 2 years ago. Yeah.
And then, they gave Herbert that big contract, and, I mean, they still missed the playoffs this year. I thought they were going to actually be a pretty good team this year, but no. And so we're like, it's got to be that guy that's running the show down there, I guess. So
yeah, didn't make it to the end.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I think the last Sunday, the last regular season Sunday of this year, the Falcons waited until the fourth quarter ran out. Arthur Smith ran to the middle of the field and bitched the coach out, Dennis Allen from the Saints, because the Saints were in victory formation and scored a touchdown. So Arthur Smith was really pissed, of course, because he's like, that's fucking bullshit, man. Like, that's just bad sportsmanship. And I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
And Jameis Winston was like, that was a team decision. We just overruled the coach in the locker because that's Jameis Winston, bro.
Yes.
It was just pain everywhere.
Eat them W's.
Yeah. So after Arthur Smith got done on the field with Dennis Allen complaining at him, I believe the Falcons waited for about 30 seconds after he ran off the field and they fired him.
Yeah, it didn't take long.
So Arthur Smith was fired literally right after the game. It felt like.
Yeah.
And then Monday comes around. We always call it Black Monday. We woke up. Not surprising, your Commanders fired Ron Rivera finally after what you felt was way too long.
Yeah, it was long overdue. Like I said, he should have been fired at the end of last year. But there's a huge, like I've talked about this for the whole year, that there was a big ownership change, which is great. Dan Snyder's out, got Josh Harris in. He didn't have enough time to come in when he got the team to really make any changes because the season was right there. They were in training camp basically when he took over. So
yeah,
I kind of knew he was going to be gone at the end of this year. And then also during the season, there was a lot of things that came up that we've talked about over the last few weeks that he did that cemented that his ticket out. And I mean,
just looked like he checked out.
I mean, yeah, he was done. And then, I mean, you look at he was a coach for 4 seasons, 26-40-1 record. I mean, you're not going to coach much longer than that with that kind of record. So,
and the division win they got in 2020 was really shitty. It was 7-9 that year or something.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bad division. Everybody was bad. That was the year Dak when it was down for the whole year. Yep. So, I mean, there really wasn't a front runner there, and they just kind of squeaked by with a shit record to win that somehow. Mm-hmm. Didn't go much farther after that, obviously, but
no.
Yes, I'm super excited for whoever's going to come in. They've interviewed so many people since that. I mean, like Tuesday morning, they had people in their office, and
I think they had that lined up ready to rock.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Don't jump the gun too quick because there's been a couple of bombshells the last couple of days.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, hold up, don't hire somebody right now. Let's wait.
Yeah,
but yeah.
So Commanders, you're moving on from the Ron Rivera era after 4 seasons.
4 seasons.
Yeah. Yep. So I know you're happy about that.
Absolutely.
Well, that was really all we got on the Monday, which was kind of shocking. But then on Tuesday, we got some news that I don't think anybody saw coming. The Titans fired Mike Vrabel, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, that came out of left field. Man.
Yeah, I
did
not think Mike Vrabel was on any sort of hot seat whatsoever. I mean, look, Mike Vrabel started off really well in Tennessee and had some good seasons. And he's kind of fell off a little bit, but dude, he has had no really good quarterback, bro. He's been dealing with Ryan Tannehill, just got Will Levis as a rookie, and that's going to be hard to work with no matter what.
Right.
But Ryan Tannehill, bro, he's been doing such a good job with what he's had, and it just surprised the hell out of me that Tennessee moved on from Mike Vrabel. I did not see that coming at all, and that's a coach that will be highly sought after, I would imagine.
I would think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind, the Commanders at least giving him an interview, see what's up. I mean, I liked him.
If he's willing.
He's coming off of back-to-back losing seasons, but still, I mean, like you said, with Ryan Tannehill as your quarterback, there's only so much you can do,
I mean, we've seen him.
Yeah.
And he's not that good.
Right.
So, I mean, if he had a better quarterback in Tennessee, they would have done, like, way better.
Yeah.
I mean, they had Derrick Henry, who's a beast, a workhorse back there. It just shocked me because I thought Mike Vrabel had plenty of, what do you call it? Just plenty of staying power, I guess, if you will. I didn't think he was going to be fired at all, dude. That was a shock.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked about that one too.
And then the next day, Wednesday, we got another shock. I didn't see this coming either. The Seattle Seahawks relieved Pete Carroll of head coaching duties, but would like to keep him in the organization as an advisor. Now, I was like, what?
Yeah.
What? Dude, if Pete Carroll wants to still coach, I'm not letting him go at all.
Yeah.
So I don't understand this one at all. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? So the press conference where Pete Carroll was talking or whatever, he was like, I'm fired up, ready to go, ready. I was like, okay, this guy still wants to coach, it looks like.
Yeah. He is the oldest coach in the NFL, and he also signed like a 5-year contract extension in 2020. So I guess there's a couple of years left on it, but he's going to get paid that, obviously. But
oh yeah,
I don't know what happened. Like I mean, we haven't heard all the details, I guess, but they said that he was not coming back as a coach, but he was coming back as an advisor, whatever that is.
What if you didn't want to do that?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm wondering.
What if he's like, nah, I want to coach still?
Because Pete Carroll he's like one of those guys that's a coach. You know what I mean? Every time you see him, I mean, he runs faster than I do.
Yes.
He's like 40 years older than me.
I know.
And he's
sad.
he's one of those guys. He's all pumped up. I don't know how you're going to be pumped up in an advisor role like he is with all his stuff, but
I don't see it.
But he had he had 14 seasons. He was 137 wins, 81 losses, 1 tie. So I mean, I don't see why you just let that guy go.
Should have 2 Super Bowls, has 1.
Yeah, he should have a second one for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I still don't understand that play call. Nobody does.
Yeah.
That one was weird. So those two were Vrabel and Carroll. I was like, whoa, what's going on right now?
When the Carroll one popped up on my feed, I was like, what?
Yeah. I didn't understand it either.
Yeah.
I was thinking, okay.
He's one of those
retired?
coaches that gets to leave when he wants to.
Yeah.
He's the kind of coach that does not get fired. So that was really shocking to me.
I was very surprised, very shocked at that one. So Seattle opens up a head coaching spot now as well for somebody. And again, I just don't think, like, even though they said they're keeping him in the organization as advisor, what if Pete's like, I don't want to be an advisor. I want to go coach.
Yeah, maybe I want to go coach somewhere else. So.
Yeah. So
I
we'll
imagine that'll probably roll out for whatever happened over the next few days or whatever.
Right. And then this morning we got news, which we kind of already knew. Well, we didn't know officially. It was talked about towards the end of this year that, Bill Belichick in New England, that time may be over. Official this morning, we got the news. Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots agreed to part ways, ending 24 years as head coach. And, of course, 6 Super Bowl championships with 6 Super Bowls, 8 appearances. Is that right?
Yes, 8. Yeah.
Yeah. Both losses to the Giants, if I'm correct on that.
Yeah, that's right. Eli Manning,
yeah. So 24 years, obviously the GOAT, arguably the GOAT, I guess I should say. He is 26 wins away from the record, so he is going to continue coaching somewhere. He's going to break that record.
Yeah,
he wants to break the record.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
26 wins from number 1, and I think like 15 or 16 from the number 2 spot, but I think his eyes are on that number 1 spot, Don Shula's spot.
Yeah.
So 24 years, man. Very, very impressive. Obviously, like I said, arguably the best coach of all time. And again, New England has a spot open now for a coach. That might be where Mike Vrabel tries to go. Coming home.
Yeah, he's got some history with the old Patriots.
Yeah. Belichick obviously could take any of these roles. And I got to imagine he wants to. I got to imagine Bill Belichick does not want to, like, get into a spot where it's like, okay, we got to take like 2 or 3 years to kind of build it up.
Yeah, like he's probably not jumping on a rebuild situation.
I wouldn't think.
Chargers would be a pretty decent spot for him.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, that team's probably ready made to win. They just needed a good coach, and
Yeah.
he's definitely one of those guys.
100%.
Yeah.
I had heard from Boston Don, our buddy Boston Don up there. Obviously, he was having a funeral today for this. Hopefully, he's all right. Somebody go check on.
Yeah, go check on
Boston
Boston Don, man.
I had heard from him that he mentioned that it sounded like, or rumored up there in those areas, that Belichick doesn't want to do the whole coach / GM this time. He just wants to be a coach.
Oh, okay.
He wants somebody else to handle the personnel. He just wants to coach.
Yeah.
And maybe give some input. But who knows if that's true? That's from Boston Don up there. Again, if anybody knows if he's okay, please let us know.
Yeah.
I'm worried about him.
Go. Just make sure he's breathing.
Yeah, make sure he's breathing up there.
Yeah. Hey, man, you know what? You had a long enough dynasty, bro. Time to rebuild over there.
I mean, look, you had arguably the greatest coach of all time and the greatest quarterback of all time together. So that's why you ended up getting 6 titles and going.
Yeah, y'all hit
every year.
Y'all hit the lottery for 20+ years. So
exactly.
shut up.
Yeah,
shut up there.
Quit
crying.
Now you got to sit back and deal with what we all have to deal with.
Yeah. Try to lose, not going anywhere for 30 years now.
Exactly.
That's what me and Sam been going through now.
Yeah, exactly. So that's obviously the big name out there for coaching now. I'm sure your Commanders are going to be trying to get him to come over there.
If they don't sit down with him, that's stupid. You got to at least call him in.
Well, I mean, look. As far as this list goes of what we just talked about, like who all would you just take the last 3 probably? I can't imagine you're like Josh McDaniels or Frank Reich. Give him a call,
dude. I don't think Josh McDaniels was a head coach at all.
No.
Like he needs to go. I think he's a decent offensive coordinator. Okay, he was under Belichick for a long time, so he did well there. But as a head coach, that guy has never succeeded. So I don't. No, absolutely not. But yeah.
No, no, you don't want to call Arthur Smith?
Yeah, God, no. Like Vrabel all day.
Yeah.
And, obviously Carroll and Belichick, those, just give them contracts immediately. Those 2 guys, for sure. Even Vrabel, maybe.
I'll laugh, and I will laugh really hard if Brandon Staley is the next Commanders coach.
Oh, dude, that would be so bad.
I'd be like, oh, my God, how did this guy get another job?
Well, they did ask to. Here's the one I do not want, and they've already interviewed him.
Yeah,
Raheem Morris of the Rams.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
He's the defensive coordinator of the Rams right now, so they're in the playoffs or whatever. But he's been a head coach before, and he was trash, bro. He was head coach for the Buccaneers.
Yeah, that's true. I tell you the only 3, like the last 3 is who you would need to talk to: Vrabel, Carroll, Belichick. That's it. The others, I'm like. Nah, I'm good.
Nah, they were just so bad in where they were at the last time. I would not do it. So yeah, those last 3 I would definitely be interested in. And like I said, the Commanders have already done so many interviews. But I mean, now with the news of these 2 these last couple of days, I mean, you got to call them in. Yeah, you have to, man. You'd be stupid not to.
You got to at least make the call.
Yeah,
and be like, hey, are you interested to sit down with us?
And that's the thing. I don't think Belichick would be interested because I don't think.
I don't know, man.
I mean, he could do a lot with some no-name players.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say
if you give him the right quarterback. We got the number 2 pick overall, so I mean, he's got his pick of just about anybody. So
I don't know, man. It's interesting. It's not like you're far off. I don't think.
No, I don't think so either. The defense took a massive hit this year, so I mean that needs a little bit of rebuild stuff. But I mean, Belichick's a defensive guy, so
yeah, I don't. Yeah, you traded away 2 of your best players.
Yeah. So I don't, which I kind of understood because, I mean, both of those guys are going to be looking for massive contracts. You can't pay them all.
Right.
So. But anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. But if Belichick wants to come, I'll take him all day, dude.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll just tell Boston Don and be like, yeah, now watch my team go 20 years.
He's still there, bro. He's still there, bro. He's like 90 out there. I'm like, Jesus, guy, retire, bro.
No, we're still winning.
Yeah, I'd be like, he can't even walk.
He's going to coach till he's dead. Leave him alone.
Fucking oxygen tank on the sideline. Like,
Yeah.
"God, okay, call it, bro. Please go spend time with your family."
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, those are really the only 3 that are intriguing to me. I mean, I've seen some offensive like the Lions offensive coordinator's already interviewed with them, and I don't know if he's already interviewed. I don't think he can until the season's over because they're still in the playoffs. But they have a list that they're calling in, and they're not. These guys, none of them have been, like I said, Raheem Morris is the only one that I think has like actual head coaching experience, and I don't want that guy. So,
yeah, no, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, but anyway, it's interesting to see
We got the whole coaching carousel.
Yeah, they put the quarter in, bro. It's spinning. So
it's going to be a lot of new coaches coming in, as it seems to be every year.
yeah.
So, but if your name's Frank Reich, you don't stay long.
No.
All right, man. Let's get into the wild card games. That's what this episode's about. But we had to speak up about the crazy coaching news that's happened this week. It's just been nuts with some crazy ones. So, okay, it's Super Wild Card Weekend, as the NFL's calling it, and that's what this episode is. So, kicking off on Saturday, the first game of Wild Card Weekend, we've got the Browns at the Houston Texans, bro. This is a crazy one. Now, if you would have said this before the season started, that Browns and Texans will play round one, you'd be like, holy shit, that's amazing, because Deshaun Watson's going to be back in Houston versus the new quarterback.
Right, yeah.
Obviously, Deshaun Watson's not playing, but you still have a pretty cool story in Cleveland as far as Joe Flacco coming off the couch and leading the Browns all to the playoffs at least. And then Houston, nobody picked them to do shit this year, and they end up winning their division.
Yeah, yep.
And then, like I said, you got C.J. Stroud, who looks like he's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, he looks like he was the better pick over
Yeah.
over Bryce Young.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. So, yeah, that's a – I mean, I hate Houston, but
Yes, I do too.
they got a new coach, they got a new quarterback, and look where they're at. So that's kind of scary. Just
Yeah,
those two
D'Amico
changes.
Ryans seems to be really good, a really good coach. Kevin Stefanski's done an okay job in Cleveland. Again, though, nobody expected. I mean, if you said the Browns are in the playoffs, you would expect Watson to be their quarterback at the beginning of the year.
Exactly.
That's not the case, though.
And Flacco, man, we know his history. He's really good in the postseason, so
He's
knows?
come on. He's playing like the year they went and won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
He's been killing it. David Njoku's been on just his number one target. He's been just lighting it up.
Yeah.
Of course, Amari Cooper has been lighting it up too. These two teams played in the regular season. That's when Amari Cooper had that massive game.
Yeah.
Browns did win that game, but C.J. Stroud did not play that game.
Right,
So he's going to be playing. So this is Browns at Texans. Browns are favored right now. I just looked -2
Yeah.
in Vegas is the line right now. That'll change, obviously.
I mean, this is a great game to kick this whole thing off. I think it's going to end up being a pretty good game.
I do too. I can
So-
see this game being very close.
Yeah. Like
And
the over-under is 44.5, so it's pretty. So, yeah.
Yeah, over under 44.5. Just looking at some stuff over here as well. Offensively, total yards, Browns 13th this year, Texans 10th. Defense, total yards, Browns, they do have the number one defense. Houston 16th. So I still feel like it's going to be a close game.
Yeah, I think so too.
And you're right. To kick the wild card weekend off, this is a banger, dude.
Yeah.
So this is exciting. For me personally, if we're doing we're going to talk about each game and then make our picks here
Oh, yeah.
for each one. For me personally, I think it's a good story that, Houston won their division and everything like that, but I'm riding high on Jumbo Joe Flacco, the elite Joe Flacco.
Yes.
So I do think the Browns eke out a win on the road to kick this one off. But it wouldn't surprise me if Houston won either.
Right.
I got to be honest. The Browns defense is just really good. I think they're going to get after Stroud
Yeah.
a little bit. And then, he's still a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have any playoff experience. Joe Flacco has that experience, like you said. So I'm taking the Browns in this one, man.
Yeah, that's where my edge comes in, is the experience of the quarterback. You got a rookie, which he could come in there and win this game. Like you said, I think they could easily win this game. But with the Browns' number one defense and then Flacco with the more experience, he's good on the road in the postseason. He was with the Ravens. So he already knows how to do this. He's done this a few times. So, yeah, I think that point spread is good, actually, too. I think they'll cover it. I think it's a field goal game. It's like you said, I think it's going to be close.
I think so, too.
So, yeah, I'm taking the Browns, too, just because of the Flacco experience and that number one defense. They may throw Stroud some stuff he hadn't seen yet. So, kind of with his experience, he may not be ready for the big spotlight yet. So
I've seen it go both ways, by the way.
Yeah,
I've seen
absolutely.
a lot of people pick Houston, too.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, 100%.
you just never know.
I wouldn't be shocked if Houston comes in and wins. They are at home, so I mean, whatever. That's a little bit of an advantage, but yeah, I wouldn't be shocked at all if Houston wins it for sure.
Side note: I can't bring myself to pick a Houston team to win. So
Yeah, I'm always picking against Houston.
exactly. But no, for real though, I think Joe Flacco's going to win. So.
I do too.
Okay, next game after that, Saturday night, you got Miami Dolphins going into Arrowhead versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, this game got really interesting. First of all, the Dolphins, if they just beat the Bills last week on Sunday night, they wouldn't have had to go to fucking Kansas City.
Yeah, they would have got a home game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So instead, the Bills are like, appreciate that.
Yeah.
But Dolphins at Chiefs. Now, like I said, the Dolphins are going into Kansas City where currently right now, I've got it pulled up on Saturday, the projected fucking, oh my God, bro. 7 degrees right now, but the wind chill is going to be minus like 15 or something.
Yeah, and isn't it just going to be snow everywhere too?
I don't know about snow. It just says it's going to be really cold,
Okay.
dude. So I think the snow comes in the day before, so they'll have that all cleared out.
Yeah.
But 7 degrees right now is the projected temperature, but the wind chill will be like negative 15 or something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You couldn't pay me to want to play it. That is fucking cold, bro.
That is freezing, dude.
I'm not interested
No,
at all.
no. Can you imagine a guy that you're not playing all the time and you just have to, you're like a backup, like you're a special teams guy and you're just standing there most of the time, freezing your balls off, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out.
And because of this, the Dolphins are beat to hell, by the way, too.
Yeah, they are.
Like I saw somebody posted about that, and I forgot how many injuries the Dolphins have. They've lost a lot of people on defense to injury.
Mm-hmm.
Mostert's been hurt. I don't know I think he might play. Waddle's been hurt. I think they're getting him back though.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill's been dealing with stuff on and off all year.
Yeah, the last couple of weeks for sure.
Their offense really hasn't been explosive like it was early on.
Yeah.
And I just feel like, if they can run the ball, it'd be Achane probably.
Mm-hmm.
Tua, I mean, we've seen him kind of go up and down too, man. He's turned the ball over a lot.
Not crazy consistent, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and I know the Chiefs, they're kind of stumbling into the playoffs too here.
Yeah,
they're not
they
exactly riding on
yeah.
high either.
yeah, they're not. But I mean, KC, they've all they know is going to the AFC Championship. So I think I've always said when it gets to the playoffs, I think probably KC's going to turn it on. But I don't know. It could be different this year, but I don't see Miami going in there and winning with that weather, that type of, and that whole condition and everything. So
minus 4.5 right now
Yeah.
for the Chiefs. Like I said though, like it feels like almost like both of these teams are limping in, and Kansas City's just not been the same, dude.
they haven't, yeah.
Miami's offense is number one. We know that. I could see this being an ugly game because of the weather.
I don't think I would, if I was betting on this game, I'm taking the under on it. It's a 43.5 is the total points. I think I'd take the under. I'm with you. I think it's gonna be low scoring.
Yeah, the weather I just don't. Both teams. Look, if the Dolphins are going to win, then obviously their stars Hill, he has to show up. Achane and Mostert if he plays. I'm pretty sure he's playing, but I don't know. I think he's still questionable.
I think
it'd be hard for him not to play out a bit.
Yeah, he's got a knee thing, I think, and
Yeah.
he's questionable. But
Knee or ankle, something like that. I do believe Waddle's back, so their offense seems to be getting somewhat healthy, but with the weather, bro, and how cold it is, Miami, they're not used to going and playing in this weather, dude.
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't know. I don't feel good about it either, and because of that, I am going to take the Kansas City Chiefs in this game. I just don't feel like now. Look, if I'm wrong on that, that'd be cool because I'm tired of Kansas City.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's like I'd love for Miami to go in there and win this game. Just because the whole KC thing, and then with Mahomes' bullshit that he did this year with the crying about I've never seen an offensive offsides or whatever it was. Just tired, like knock them out and get them out for at least a year.
Yeah, I don't think they'll go far.
Yeah,
I just don't believe Miami goes in and gets a win with the weather, bro.
yeah. I got Kansas City winning this one in a low scoring game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they'll cover that spread or not. It's what 4.5 you said.
Yep.
So I don't know about that, but it'll be low scoring. It'll probably be a close game too. But I think Kansas City edges it out just because of the whole weather situation.
Hey, if I'm wrong, like I said, I'm happy.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
I like Mike McDaniel, dude, as a coach. Too. I like that team, man. They're like high powered, like you said. I like seeing that. So yeah, I'd love to see them do it. I just don't think they will.
Yeah, exactly. They gotta get a little more consistent.
Yeah,
Miami, you gotta get more consistent. And maybe that comes with some more experience, you know.
Yeah.
But this is just kind of a bad luck for them to go on the road and play when it's fucking negative 15 wind chill, bro. That's miserable.
That's bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. So we'll see on Saturday night. All right, first game on Sunday. Sunday. We've got Pittsburgh Steelers going up against the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. Currently, right now, the Buffalo Bills, the line is -10 Buffalo.
That's pretty big for a playoff game.
It's pretty big. Unfortunately for Pittsburgh, they lost T.J. Watt.
Ooh, yeah.
He is not going to play in this game. He's already been ruled out by Tomlin. So they've lost their best defensive player, probably defensive player of the year, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Mason Rudolph is the starting quarterback for Pittsburgh. Of course, on the other side, of course, Josh Allen, who has playoff experience. He's been to the AFC Championship. Played in some big playoff games. That one against Kansas City 2 or 3 years ago, whatever that was. That was probably one of the best playoff games we've ever watched.
Yeah.
And so there's some playoff experience there. The Bills have been playing better as of late. They started off shitty.
Oh yeah, I thought they may not make the playoffs.
Yeah,
that's how bad it got for a second.
Yep.
But yeah, like you said, they turned it on at some point in the season and ended up 11-6, second in the division.
Yep.
Yeah, Josh Allen looked a little rough in some games.
Because they beat Miami.
Oh, that's right, they did.
Yeah. That's why they got this home game.
Oh, I thought I was looking at something else, but it's
okay.
Yeah, but Josh Allen is what he is, man. He will throw some picks, but like I said, they turned it on in the last few weeks, and so
yeah, I'm definitely going with Buffalo in this game. Buffalo at home is a tough place to play, anyways, in the playoffs, and I just don't believe Pittsburgh has what it takes. I guess I don't look, guys. I just don't trust Mason Rudolph, even though they look better with him at quarterback. I just don't trust it.
Yeah, I mean. Like offensively too, Buffalo has the edge in every category, so
they're coming in hot, man.
Yeah, and being at home, I don't know what the weather situation is like supposed to be in Buffalo.
It'll be cold, I'm sure.
It'll be cold too, but
yeah.
I mean Pittsburgh's up there too. They're kind of used to that stuff, so I don't know if that'll be a massive advantage. But yeah, Mason Rudolph, man, I
just don't trust him.
I don't trust him.
They're still without a quarterback, in my opinion, in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. And I think it's possible they could cover that spread at 10. So I think Bills are going to win this one pretty easy.
Yeah, I got the Bills.
Yeah,
on that one. So
easily.
Sorry, Pittsburgh.
Shout out to Tomlin, man. He looked like he was not going to have a winning season this year, because he's never had a losing season. That's another coach that's.
Yeah, I think he's going to be there till he's ready.
Yeah, he gets to pick when he leaves. So
I would imagine.
Yeah,
I would hope so. That's the noon game on Sunday, and the game after that. We've got the 3:30 afternoon game. That is the Green Bay Packers at the Dallas Cowboys. Okay. Well, look, for some reason, and I say for some reason because I don't know, but we're favored -7 in this game, the Cowboys. That's a little high for me, I thought.
That seems high for me too.
Yeah. This game is So going back and forth before the regular season ended, I was like, okay, it's probably going to be Rams or Packers in the first round. And for some reason, I was like, man, I think I'd rather play the Packers because the Rams are, they're just a little more scarier to me.
Yeah.
But the Packers have been playing well lately, and they're a young team. They're the youngest team in the league.
Yeah.
Jordan Love's been playing out of his mind, actually.
Man, he had a hell of a season.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what and he's been playing like crazy the last few weeks. So I was like, I don't know, man. Even go ahead, bro.
It scares me a little bit. Aaron Jones is running off his mind too, off his rocker, and our run defense is a question. It's always been pretty bad this year.
Yeah.
Even though I think it's like middle of the pack of the NFL, but still, it has not looked good.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, look, as far as the Cowboys go, this is the time, guys. Okay, like I was hard on the Cowboys all regular season long. I am. Because of the regular season, I've seen it. We've done well in the regular season so many times.
Yes.
We've done well with Bill Parcells, Wade Phillips, Jason Garrett, Mike McCarthy. The regular season has not been the issue. We've always had – this is the third year in a row, I think, for Mike McCarthy going 12-5.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly.
he's won a lot of football games in the regular season, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the time. I'm clean. Like I said, wipe the slate clean, wipe it clean for the Cowboys season. It doesn't matter. What matters now is these games right here, playoff.
Yes.
So having said that, Dak Prescott had a hell of a year too, bro.
Yeah, he did.
So he's been playing really well. The Cowboys, CeeDee Lamb is probably the top receiver in the NFL, if I had to guess, with stats-wise.
Yeah, he had a monster year.
Monster year.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a great offense. We're at home. We play really, really well at home. We didn't lose at home this year.
Right.
I'm not going to overlook the Green Bay Packers, though. They are young. Matt LaFleur, they're young enough to come in here and shock everybody.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't surprise me.
I was going to say, if they came in with the right game plan, and I think that is you got A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones
Run
healthy.
the ball, bro.
Yeah, shove it down their throat, dude. And then Jordan Love, who is playing out of his mind, and that Jaden Reed kid had a great year, that receiver.
Yeah.
Go play off your pass game off the run, and you could easily beat this team. But I don't know, man.
Look, I mean, you're right. You're 100% right.
Yeah.
Run the ball. Buffalo gave you the blueprint, by the way. If you want to go watch the Buffalo game
100%.
against Dallas, that's how you win.
Yeah.
However, like I said, it's a whole different ball game when we're at home. We play better at
Sure,
home.
yeah.
We play way better at home. It's weird. I don't understand it. I haven't figured it out. Obviously, the team hasn't figured it out, or the coaches haven't figured it out. So yeah, I mean, I've got the Cowboys winning this one. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. We're gonna win. We're gonna move on to the divisional round for another home playoff game. I hope. I mean, I say I hope because I hope we win. If we do win, we will have another home playoff game. So you're set up. You're set up. This is exactly what you wanted. You wanted a home playoff game because you play so well at home. Now it's time to go out there and prove it and beat and win these games that matter the most. Because like I said, it doesn't mean shit now. The regular season doesn't mean a damn thing. This is where you wanted to be. You're here. You won the division. Now go out and prove it that you can win playoff games, multiple playoff games, okay? Not just against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last year, guys.
Right.
Hey, and by the way, just so you know that I'm not like a complete total homer. Last year for the wild card round, I picked us to lose against Tampa Bay. I thought Tom Brady would find a way to beat us. So
Yes.
I'm not a total homer, but I do think we're going to win this game. So give me the Cowboys, baby.
Yeah, and there was another stat I saw that the last 10 matchups against Green Bay and Cowboys, it's 9-1 Green Bay. But, of course, that was Aaron Rodgers. So
Now, if Aaron Rodgers was on Green Bay still, I'd be like, oh, God.
that was with Aaron Rodgers, though. So,
Yeah.
But I think this will be a high-scoring game, actually, and it could potentially be a shootout. Just depends on Jordan Love and against what he does against your defense, which is one of the top defenses in the league. So, that being said, if they do come in and they have a good, matchup, it'll be close. I do, as much as it hurts me to say this, but I think Cowboys will win this game.
Yeah. Take away
Just being at home.
Take away all your hate and everything, bro,
Right.
and use your head.
Yeah. But, I think it's going to be closer than people think.
I do too. I don't understand the -7 on the line. That shocked me.
Yeah, I don't get that.
It was 7.5, so they moved it down to 7. So
Okay. Well, yeah, I think it's going to be closer than that, actually. So we'll see, man. I would love to see Green Bay come in and beat you guys, but, I think me being smart about it, you guys at home are just insane. It's hard to beat you at home. So I think that'll be what ultimately does it.
Yeah.
And your defense is crazy. And Jordan Love does not have a lot of playoff experience, obviously. So, yeah, I'll give the edge to fucking Cowboys, I guess.
And I do believe, just to answer a question from chat as well, yes, if the Cowboys lose to the Packers, you can say sayonara to Mike McCarthy.
Oh, yeah, he's done.
This is playoff is completely, and I don't know completely. I won't speak for Jerry Jones because God knows what that guy's going to do. For me, though, if you lose the game and you're one and done, I've said this actually all year for Mike McCarthy. If you don't make it to the NFC Championship, you're gone.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm tired of just going to the divisional round and losing.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but that's my opinion. But yeah, give me the Cowboys. Leafs taking the Cowboys too. I know that hurts.
Yeah, it does.
All right, next
Hurts
game,
bad.
the Sunday night game. And real quick on this game, LA Rams at Detroit Lions. We're going to go live for this one on YouTube.
Yes.
And we're going to be live for this one. So after the Cowboys game, I'm either going to be happy or I'm going to be really pissed and really drunk.
He's gonna be drunk either way.
Well, that's true.
He told me he's like at 2:30 I'm gonna be drinking, bro. I was like, man, we got a game to do live at 7:00. But
I don't care. It's the playoffs, bro.
But I'm gonna be here with Sam watching that Cowboys game, so I'm gonna have some in me as well. So
yeah, so don't worry about it.
That's gonna be a fun stream. I can tell you that.
It's gonna be a fun, and it better be a good day. It better be a good day because the Cowboys win, guys. Otherwise, this stream is Sunday night. It'll be good, but I'll be pissed.
I'm gonna have to carry that one.
Yeah. So yeah, Sunday night game, LA Rams at Detroit Lions.
I think this is gonna be a good game. It'll be fun to stream too.
I gotta tell you what, I was actually looking at the schedule and I was like, man, this is a good one for us to go live for. This is cool. This is cool because Matthew Stafford's going back to Detroit, and then Detroit making it to they won their division first time in forever. God, when's the last time Detroit was in the playoffs? Like when freaking early 90s, something like that.
Yeah, it was like 30 something years. 30,
Barry
maybe
Sanders
40.
was still there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that should tell you right there. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Having said that, for Detroit, the city of Detroit, it's huge, obviously. I gotta imagine in Detroit for this game on Sunday night, that place is going to be a madhouse.
Oh, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, those people are going to go nuts.
Yeah, and I mean, good for Detroit, by the way.
Yeah,
I mean it's been bad up there for a long time.
Really bad.
They've never made it to a Super Bowl, so I mean,
nope.
So them getting to the playoffs is kind of a big deal. So
I think that place is going to go nuts, bro.
Yeah,
it is cool for them though, the city, and we love Dan Campbell.
Yeah, love Dan Campbell, man. I think they got the right guy up there. Izzy right here says she does not have a good feeling about that game, but hey.
I forgot Izzy's our resident Lions fan.
Yeah, I don't know if you just heard, but we're streaming this game on Saturday night. So if you want to hop in, is it Sunday? Yeah, Sunday night.
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't know what I'm thinking. Anyway, we'll be here Saturday night if you want to.
Yeah, sure.
Come in and drink because we're going to be that way. We're going to be hammered anyway. So
yeah, we're going to have a good time for this one. It'll be nuts inside of the stadium. Currently, right now, the line for this game, just to see here, is -3 Detroit.
Yes.
I could see this game being a shootout, by the way.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Yeah.
Because the Rams are playing out of their mind now. That's one of those teams that came on late and
I didn't think they were going to
really well. Yeah, I didn't think they were either.
Yeah.
I was like, man, they may be done over here in L.A. And they turned it on and got into the playoffs. And like you said, you didn't want to face them.
No, I didn't.
So, and I think they're going to give Detroit a run for their money. I want to see Detroit win just because, like that franchise has been through so much. It would be cool to see them win. But I mean, I think it's going to be a high scoring game. I think it's going to be close. So that 3 favorite for Rams is probably about right.
Lions
Lions
are favored. I think they just give them 3 because they're at home.
Right. That's probably it.
I'm telling you, man, that place is going to be nuts.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be crazy.
If you're going to the game on Sunday night in Detroit, I hope you bring earplugs.
Yeah.
It's going to be loud. I haven't said all that. Leafs right. The Rams have been playing out of their mind. Matthew Stafford looks great. Kyron Williams looks amazing on the run game for them.
Yes.
He was gone off a couple of times. He won your fantasy championship for you.
Thank you, Kyron Williams.
Yeah.
I love you.
The Rams receivers are looking good over there. You got Cooper Kupp and the rookie who set the record, by the way, for most catches. And
Nakua.
Puka Nakua.
Yep.
And Detroit doesn't have Laporta. He's out. He's hurt. That's massive. He's been one of the best tight ends, if not the best tight end all year.
Yeah.
So it's going to be tough, I think. But I do think, I think Lee's right. I think it's going to be high scoring. I think it's going to be an exciting game. I'm actually stoked that we're streaming it.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, and I'm going to go. I do like Detroit's story. I love Dan Campbell. His nutsack doesn't fit unless he's rolling it around in a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Because he just goes for everything because he just doesn't care. He wants to win.
Yeah, he needs help carrying those things.
Yeah, so
he's gonna have a bad back.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rams in this one though, man. I think they're just playing really well right now, and Stafford's really doing a great job. Now, I won't be surprised if the Lions win this game. I think this game can go either way, dude.
Yeah, this is one of those that I'm gonna have trouble picking, but I'm gonna go with Detroit, just because at home factor, the huge emotional stuff attached to it. I think Dan Campbell probably is a little bit of a factor there. I mean, Sean McVay's a hell of a coach, great offensive mind and everything. I think they got a little more firepower on Detroit's side with like Montgomery and Gibbs, those two backs, and then you got Amon-Ra St. Brown. Like you said, Laporte, I think he's questionable. I don't know if he's – did you hear that he's out for sure? Or?
Okay, I thought he was out. So if he's questionable, he plays. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. I would love for him to be out there because, like I said, he's been the top tight end all year. If he's in, that's great. But I thought he was out. So,
but I mean, I don't – either way this goes, I'm not going to be shocked.
No,
I think the Rams could easily win this. I'm picking the Lions because I want to see them win, actually.
Okay.
So
I do too. I just feel like I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. I'll be honest. But
this will be
Rams.
a great game for us on Sunday night, man. I'm actually really looking forward to it. I'm glad we picked this one to do the stream on.
I mean, I'm glad they picked this one to put it on the national.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
the NBC national. Luckily for us, we also. Well, no, I'm not. I'm sorry, man. I'm off on Monday. You're probably not.
I am not.
Okay. See, that's even more fun for me, guys.
Yeah.
And it's depending on how Sunday goes, it could get rowdy for this Sunday night stream. Let me just tell you. But I do love Dan Campbell. I'm excited for this game. Like I said, man, I think I say shootout, but watch it be like 13-10 or something.
Yeah, who knows? But
I doubt it.
Hopefully it'll be a fun. I think it'll be a fun game for us.
I doubt it. I think.
But we will be here. So you guys listening and watching,
we'll be here chilling.
Well, you guys on YouTube. When you releasing this on audio though, like before the Sunday?
The audio for this comes out tomorrow.
Okay, so yeah, if you're listening and you want to watch that on YouTube Sunday night, we're gonna be here.
Yep, absolutely.
There we go.
So there you go. So Rams for me, Lions for Leaf on that one. So that's our first one that we've kind of gone. We went the other way.
Yeah.
There you go.
One. Nice, and we'll be streaming that one. So there we go.
Yeah, hell yeah. Then of course,
the bomb bet. No.
Oh God, what are we doing?
No, I do not want to do that anymore. Today's the last day I eat the bomb.
Yeah,
for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Then closing out the wild card round, the Monday night game. There is a Monday night game. It's the Philadelphia Eagles at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Man, you talk about two teams just really rolling over the line or limping over the line. It's pretty brutal for this one. The Eagles are favored -3 right now, but man, they look like shit. They look like they're just completely done with playing for Nick Sirianni.
Yeah, I think so.
It doesn't look good. And I know last week Jalen Hurts was banged up. His finger looked like it was like his middle finger was like pointing up. And I'm like, yeah, that's not normal.
Yeah.
So I don't, and I've said this all year long, Leaf, you know, I've said the Eagles are frauds.
Yeah.
I don't think they're a good team at all. Even when they were like 10-1, I was like, man, this team is just getting lucky. They don't look impressive to me. And it showed they've struggled.
Yeah.
Down the stretch here. And like I said, they lost the division. They had the division, but we came in and we got it from them. They just struggled, dude.
That was an awful Week 18 game against the Giants, dude. The Giants.
Yeah, that was pathetic.
I mean, they got blown out, dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? And I did not need them to get blown out like that. I needed them to win, but thanks. But
and then Tampa Bay on that side, you got Baker Mayfield, who had a great year.
Yeah.
Honestly, for Tampa Bay, nobody expected him to do shit.
Yeah.
I thought he had a good year. They don't look like they're amazing by any means, but I don't think anybody expected him. That division's trash.
Yeah.
That they're in, and of course, they win the division at 9-8. It's just a bad division.
It's been so bad for so long. Like, there's no team down there that's just like, we're going to take over forever. And I mean, it's always some kind of weird. You
had Brady there.
Yeah.
They kind of took over, obviously, when he was there, but then he leaves, and then they're back to every team's like 8-8, going for the last Sunday, going for that 9-8 record to take the division. It is in Tampa Bay. Like I said, you do have the Eagles just really look like shit, man.
Yeah.
I don't. Like I said, -3. The Eagles are still favored. I guess you give the edge to them because they went to the Super Bowl last year. But man, when I'm watching them play right now, they look so bad.
Yeah.
And it's a tough one to pick. This could go either way too. These teams suck.
Yeah.
No matter what, whoever wins this game is going to be out the next round, in my opinion. I don't know, dude. What do you think on this one? The Eagles at Buccaneers. This is one of the tough ones to pick.
Yeah,
Actually,
this one is pretty tough
because they just suck, dude.
They're so bad. But I don't think. I mean, I think the Eagles will win this one. I think they'll edge it out just because I don't know. Just because of they went to the Super Bowl last year. And that's it. I don't think Mayfield and the Buccaneers are gonna go far. They just tripped into the playoffs because they're in a shitty division. I think the Eagles maybe wake up and at least play good enough to beat this team. But I know they're shitty. They're frauds, like you said all year. They are.
Yeah.
So,
I agree completely.
But I'm going to give the edge just to the Eagles just because.
It's the only reason I am too.
Yeah.
They had that last year. I think there's the guys in the room and everything in that locker room. You know, they're like, okay, let's just go play one game and do well and see what happens. But man, I hope Tampa Bay wins, honestly. But I'm going to take the Eagles in this game, just barely, bro. This game might actually be pretty ugly.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to see Tampa Bay win this game because I hate Philadelphia. But
yeah,
I don't know. But it could go either way. I have no idea.
Yeah,
I'm just picking the Eagles just to throw a pick out there, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I think that's what everybody's doing in the wild card round. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, give me the Eagles just because, like I said, they were there last year. It is a road game for them, but it's Tampa Bay, man. I mean, they're not Tampa Bay 9-8, just barely. I mean, their division's trash. They haven't impressed me like that much, but Baker Mayfield had a good year, yes. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Just give me the Eagles barely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying. I think on Monday night I'll be watching the Peyton and Eli cast for this one because this game's going to probably not be great.
Yeah, you need something to keep it interesting.
Yeah, and those guys are great.
Yeah.
So there you go, man. That is the wild super wild card weekend Eskimo Bros preview episode here. A lot of exciting games, a lot of good storylines going into this wild card. I can't even think of the last time we had so many exciting things, like as far as each game, really.
Yeah.
Some exciting storylines. It's been pretty cool to look at this week and get ready for the weekend. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, baby. Playoff football all weekend long. And it's going to be really exciting. Like Leaf said, please join us on Sunday night if you're watching the games and you want to have some fun with us. We'll be live for the Rams at Lions. I'll either be really happy or really upset.
Yeah.
So
that'd be interesting. So
Leaf's
tune in just to see that.
Leaf's just going to sit back and laugh because he's just looking for a coach right now.
Yeah, I was like, I don't have a dog in this fight, so I'm just here, guys. We're gonna watch a good game.
He's just an NFL fan.
Yeah.
And see, even if your team's out, you still love NFL playoff football.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
It's just so good to watch.
Yeah, it's fun.
So, absolutely. So, there you go. NFL Wildcard Preview episode. We really appreciate you hanging out. We'll see you on Sunday night if you're coming back or whatever. Actually, I've totally misspoke here. If you want to stick with us, Leaf has to eat some wings.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat some wings. So,
but for the audio episode, that's it. End.
Yeah.
So we'll see you on Tuesday with another episode on the audio. God, we got to figure out when we're recording another one.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah, we're hitting the gas pedal a little hard. But make sure, I guess I should say this too at the end of the audio episode, as always. Make sure you go out there on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, wherever you listen to your podcasts, we're out there. Please go out there on Spotify, rate us 5 stars if you don't mind, if that's your choice of streaming service. Or if you're on Apple, scroll down to the bottom, rate us 5 stars, and hit write a review. Leave us a little review. We would really appreciate that. That would be great for us. And then to find out when we go live, Leaf.
Yeah, we're out there on social media. Like you said, we record every episode live on YouTube. That's youtube.com/@Eskimo Brothers Podcast. Go over there and hit the subscribe button for us. It's totally free. Helps us out. And then when you're watching our videos or when you watch a video, hit like on it. That helps as well. Then to find out when we go live, we always post on our socials. That's on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. It's @Eskimo Brothers Podcast. And then for Twitter, it's @Eskimo Bros Pod. So we always post when a new episode drops, when we're going to go live for something like this, like a special episode, when we're going to live stream a game or anything like that. We post it on there first, so you know.
Boom. That's correct.
Yeah.
We'll see you Tuesday with a brand new one. Stick around if you're on video with us right now on YouTube. If you want to watch Leaf go through hell.
Yes.
And yeah, that's all I can say about that. So we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Yep.
This has been another episode of the Eskimo Brothers Podcast. Thank you for listening, and be sure to follow or subscribe to the podcast on your favorite podcast streaming service. And until next time, remember, an Eskimo Brothers bond is worth more than gold.
All right, YouTube.
All right, we're back.
What's up, guys? Okay, if you don't know what's happening, it's because you may have joined us after, whenever. You may not have heard. When we were trying to grow our podcast, our YouTube channel, Leaf made the statement that he would eat some, what did you say, 6, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know why he said 6.
I said, yeah, well, the first bet I ever did because we were on Twitch. We started out doing video on Twitch. And so I said if we got to 50 subscribers on Twitch, because when you get to 50, you can start taking subscribers and get paid for it.
Something like that, yeah.
So I said I would eat a wing with the bomb sauce, 1 wing. So we got to 50 and I did that. Well, then we moved over full-time to YouTube. Then, we needed to get some subscribers. So I was like,
yeah, if
we can hit 100 by the end of 2023, I'll eat 6 wings with the bomb sauce. And then, of course, we got that. Well, then we incorporated at some point we were drunk and I said something
because I was like, man, 6 is a lot, dude.
Yeah.
And you almost died with 1. And so at some point, you said, we were watching a game.
Yeah.
And you said an extra point was missed or whatever, or a 36-yarder for
36-yarder.
And you said I could make that, and then we were drunk, and nobody was like, no, you can't. And then you're like, I can make it. I'll kick it. I'll do it.
Yeah. And then it ended up being a thing where I was going to kick the football. If I kicked the field goal, then I wouldn't have to eat the wings. And I think if I made the field goal, I think Sam was going to eat 1 wing, or you were going to do something.
If you made the field goal, you didn't have to eat the wings.
Right.
And I had to wear Washington Commanders or Redskins gear to the game to our watch party that we just had on Sunday.
Right. But if I still missed the field goal, the 6 wings were still in play.
Yeah.
And so I missed the field goal. That's why we're here today with the wings in
That's
play.
why we're still live right now?
Yeah. I missed the field goal, Fish.
Yeah.
Missed it.
He got 3 attempts.
I got 3 attempts, and I didn't come close.
Yeah.
So I cannot obviously I cannot kick a 36-yarder.
Yeah, no, that's farther than you think.
Yeah, I got a much big respect for kickers now.
A little bit more
I
respect.
still don't trust them with a game online, but I do respect what they do.
I mean, it's a. I can't imagine being out on the field and having to kick like a 44-yarder to win.
Yeah,
in the last second. I mean, it's far, bro, and you have the wind and just the elements and everything. Like those are definitely hard.
Yeah.
So that's what's going to happen right now. Leaf is going to prepare.
Yeah,
actually, you didn't get wings, right?
No, I got
where you went was they were out or something.
Yeah, they were out of they had the bone-in wings, but I didn't want to do that because the bomb sauce. If I got this shit on my hands and my eyes, it's over.
Yeah.
So I just got it's nuggets is what it is, chicken nuggets.
It's the same thing as a boneless wing.
Yeah, basically. So I'm gonna eat 6 of those, but I'm not. It's not gonna be covered. I think what did we say?
I think just a little like a drop on each one,
like a dab on each.
Here's the bomb sauce.
This shit is. I don't know if anybody's had this out here in the chat. It's the worst shit of all time. It's bad.
So he's gonna basically dab each one. Definitely don't want him to cover it. That's not.
I mean, I'll put a drop on it. Man, I'm not gonna puss out like that. But
hey, that's more than a lot of people would even do, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I got to do the bet, bro. But let me go get I'll heat the
He's
things
gonna
up.
prepare that real quick. I'll stay with you in here. I'll stay with you.
Yeah, I should have got the old Whataburger wings and then.
Oh yeah, they're out now.
I didn't think that.
The water wings or whatever they're called. Yeah. Where's Tarpley at, bro? He's our resident Whataburger. Yeah, Izzy. If you've watched Hot Ones, you know that the bomb sauce is when everybody literally loses their shit. All the interviews and everything. So, and he already did this once. Like I said, we done this once. He ate 1 wing and he got through it, but it was rough on him. So this is definitely going to be bad. I still don't understand the number 6. I could never figure that out. We could never figure out why he said 6. I think he just said it. So this is going to be interesting. I will sit here. No, it's not going to be pretty. R.I.P. his stomach. Yeah, he did that one. And then that day, we did it after we recorded 2, I think. But that was like a Saturday. And so we were doing something after that. And so he was drinking beer. He had milk. And then we took a shot of tequila too. So Leaf had the bomb sauce, beer, milk, and tequila last time, and he threw up everywhere. The next morning, he threw up the next morning. So this time he's just sticking to water and wings, so that's good. That's definitely better than, tequila. Yeah. So this is going to be exciting. I hope everybody likes to watch somebody suffer in pain. I feel bad. Hey, I just say a lot of people always ask me, "Hey man, why is he doing this? Why haven't you done that?" Because I don't say that I'm going to eat wings. That's why. I'm not eating hot shit. That's just my thing.
Both of these waters will be drank so fast.
Yeah, those are going down, bro. Oh, Izzy, me too. I would love that. That would be fun. It would be fun. Look, look. If the Lions won, that'd be awesome. I would love that. It would be great. That could go either way, and I would really, really enjoy it. I'm a massive Dan Campbell fan. I think he's such a good coach. You know that. You've been here for a little bit and heard us talk about him. He's got nothing but he's just got such big balls. Like we say that all the time because he goes for 4th downs. He goes for 2 to win games. I mean, he's just definitely a different type of coach. He's very, very high energy, and obviously the players really, really respond to him really well. So he's a great coach, and I'm happy for him too because he played for the Cowboys. Fake punts, yep, good call. Superfish, yep, they got us on a fake punt in the game where they technically beat us, but not really because the refs are like, hey, here Cowboys win. I was kind of like, okay, well, that's definitely not a win to feel great about. No, I don't think he's going milk this time. I think he's just sticking with water. He didn't bring any milk. Oh yeah, that's right. He was Miami. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he seems like he's found a good spot over in Detroit. Bad idea. I mean, if I was him, I would have already sucked down some Pepto-Bismol. That's what I would have brought over too. You know? Yeah, exactly. I don't know why he didn't bring Pepto. I would have had Pepto. That lines your stomach, bro. Good to go. That's just going to help, We were just talking about, like, you should have brought Pepto, too, bro.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that.
You should have taken a shot of Pepto before you did this.
All right. So those are kind of hot, man.
Let it cool off a little bit, bro. It's already going to be hot enough.
It's going to be bad.
Ooh. See, Izzy says Pepto is key.
Yeah. I didn't think about this, man. I didn't think this through.
No, yeah, Superfish, you're right. With that kind of sauce, bro, it doesn't even matter what kind of chicken you have, bro.
No, you're not going to taste anything but the sauce. And it's not sauce. This is I don't know what this is, not sauce.
Now, having done this already one time before.
Yeah.
What's the strategy going into this?
Well, we talked about this. I think I should. Well, it's going to be hard to just shove 6. Like, I was going to dab it on there and just go eat. But, like, I got to chew and swallow first.
Yeah, don't choke.
Right.
Just because you're trying to get it down quick.
Yeah, so I think what I'll do is I'll I'll dab it on there. I'll eat and I'll just kind of chew and swallow it and then go to the next one, man. I'm not gonna. I gotta get it over with, bro.
Yeah. So no water in between, or just halfway done, then maybe water.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna drink water a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just making sure.
All right. So let me.
Should have brought the Keystone Light to water it down. Is what I hear.
No, the last time I don't know because I had all kinds of shit.
Like, well, I was talking to him when you were cooking it there. I was like, the last time he did this, he had a wing with this sauce on it. Plus, he had Keystone Light, milk, and tequila.
Yeah. Hold up, I don't want to get.
No, you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't pour it out. Just let it come out barely on each one there, because it does come down pretty quick, I think.
So I'm gonna go like something like that.
Yeah, that's good. That's plenty on each one.
Oh,
that's too much.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Now you're gonna regret that one. You're gonna have to shove some of that one off.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do like something like this.
That was a lot on one.
All right, here we go.
That's probably good. Yeah, that about that size.
Those two are gonna be awesome.
Those two are way oversauced.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
This one, I probably need to put.
Dude, don't put more. What is wrong with you?
I didn't mean to drop that. Here, I got this.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. There you guys go.
Trust me, it's on there. You can see. I mean, you can trust me, it's on there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see, but
bottle this travesty up.
oh
bro.
god, yeah, it's gonna kill everything.
By the way, oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a stuffy nose, just take a whiff of that, and it's gonna clear everything up.
Oh god, that does not smell good at all.
All right, man. I guess I'll just dig in, dude.
Hey, we really appreciate the 100s subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
We got that, and then like immediately after, we got a big push by Tom Grossi again.
Absolutely.
And got more, so we really appreciate that. So appreciate everybody hanging out, but yeah, you might want to start drinking some water already. You know, and this is. Just leave it close by, bro. You're going to need it.
I'm gonna need it. All right, guys, man. Thank you for getting our YouTube channel where it is. And this is why I'm doing this.
I feel bad for him already. You can't even breathe when that goes in his mouth, bro.
It should hit you immediately, dude.
Yeah, that's what you said the last time.
Oh. Oh, my God. Motherfucker, man. Why did I... Like
No
I said,
more, no
this
more.
is the last Da Bomb Sauce bet. You can throw this fucker in the trash when we're done.
No, yeah, no, I'm not even it either. Oh,
I'm just going to go.
one down. He's already on number 2. That's pretty impressive.
Oh.
That one was rough. That one was a little rougher, guys. The face over here, a little rougher. There is some tears starting to well up in the eyes already.
It's so bad, dude.
Oh no! Get some water going.
I was cooking the wings, and Sam's daughter's in there watching TV, and I was like, "You know what's about to happen, right?" She's like, "Yes," and she's laughing. I'm like, "Oh, thanks for the support."
She's like, "I don't understand why he would do that. That's so hot."
I don't either.
I told him, hey, by the way, too, when we were talking about six of these, I told him, I was like, why don't you change it to the 1 chip challenge? And Lee was like, no, I said this. I'm going to stick with it. So got to give this guy some credit for sticking with what he originally said.
I'm not trying to bitch out, you know. Maybe I should now. That's hard.
Dude, all right, 3 down.
Yeah.
3's halfway through this. The tears are under his eyes, guys. I can promise you. The watery eyes are there. Halfway done.
Yeah, halfway.
I feel bad, but at the same time, I'm not doing that ever.
Rub your eyes. It already says no.
Well, he's using a fork at least.
Yeah.
So he's good. Yeah, I don't know. Is he? I don't know. I don't know if the 1 chip challenge is better or worse either. Because it's 1 chip. I got to imagine it looks like dry and like.
Holy fuck.
Maybe we'll try the 1 chip challenge. I don't know. That's
so bad.
it's 4 down.
Yeah.
He only got 2 more, and I gotta say he's going quick. That was his strategy. Eat, suffer for a minute, drink a little water, and then just pound it again and just get through it. Almost done.
Ooh.
Hey, just think of this too. You don't have to eat dinner now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna want to eat nothing.
You should definitely get some Pepto.
I feel like I have a hot coal in the bottom of my stomach.
You should definitely get some Pepto, and like take a shot of Pepto, and then that'll help coat it at least overnight, bro. And maybe the morning that you wake up and go to the restroom won't be as bad.
Yeah.
Coming out the other end's not gonna be good, bro. The last one is in. He is in. It's empty. The plate is empty. He's just going to get it down.
Oh my God, that hurts so bad.
Oh, this poor guy. His face is red as fuck too, bro.
Oh God.
He's all down. Oh. How's it
A
feel?
little bit more. Bro.
He's crying over here. Careful.
Holy.
Oh, well, you didn't touch it, right?
No.
Yeah, so just, I was going to be saying, be careful, bro.
This is good.
Yeah, he's crying.
It's hot, so everywhere hot.
And it lasted for like 30 minutes after probably last time, so it's going to be a little bit. Congrats. Superfish says, congrats, I think.
No, well, thank you, but yeah, that's the last time I'm doing that shit.
Last time he makes any sort of eating a hot sauce bet.
Yeah. Oh, it's so hot, dude.
You can't even come up to Mike and say anything, really. Oh, man. The things that this guy agrees to do for some reason. Man, that was a smart water that got killed immediately.
Yeah, that's a 32 ouncer.
Yeah.
33 ounces.
You're going to be on your way home and be like, I got to piss.
I got another one, guys. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you prepared better on that end, I got to say.
It like sits right there in your mouth for so long.
Yeah, that's what I've always heard on the hot ones was the fact that it just stays there, it doesn't go away. Ugh.
Oh God, it's so bad.
Well, I'm gonna give Leaf the rest of the bomb sauce to take home.
Oh God.
Just in case you're getting an inkling, you're like, man, I want to eat something hot again.
It's so bad, dude. It's so,
It's still there.
Oh yeah. Like,
Oof.
it's not going away.
I don't feel bad. Oh, no. I don't think there's going to be any throw up this time because he's not loading up on beer, milk, tequila. That mixture was definitely a bad call.
That was a ticking time bomb, and it blew up in the morning. Yeah. I woke up, my stomach was in knots, man. It hurt so bad. I was like, I got to get this evil out of me.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that. So, dude, that had to be even worse coming up.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah. Oof. There you go, though. The second bomb sauce challenge for Leaf is done and completed. I got to say, he did it. Killed it. Stuck to the man of his word. Not too happy about his decision at the moment. But I think he'll be all right. I think doing this without alcohol is probably smarter.
Yeah, I think so.
Unless you're Dave Grohl, bro. That guy was slamming alcohol that whole Hot Ones interview.
Yeah.
He just didn't care.
It just sits there forever.
Yeah. The only thing that helps is the cold water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But once you swallow it, it's back.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He's alive. Holy shit. That's what they said. Brutal.
It's so bad, dude.
It's done, though.
Yeah.
It's all done. No more. Now we can do other types of things and not involve that.
Yeah, that's the last time I'm doing that ever.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all on that one. Well, guys, I hope you were entertained by that. As Leaf paid off the bet or whatever it was, he paid it off after we hit 100 subs on YouTube. We're 35 away from 200, bro. What do you want to do at 200?
Not anything that does with the bomb.
Yeah. I don't want to do anything either. At some point, you got to cut it off. Like, if you guys keep hitting all this and everything, you know, you're going to die.
Yeah.
Yes, it's exactly right. It's exactly like just Superfish said. It's a clean slate now, bro. You're like the team's going into the playoffs this weekend, bro. Clean slate.
Yeah, done.
So we're all done. All done.
Whew.
There you go, guys.
It's this ain't gonna go away for a while. So
Yeah, no, I don't think it's gonna go away anytime soon. Yeah. Subs are climbing, bro. We're hoping to go even further. And we appreciate y'all sticking around, hanging out, watching us. Hopefully, we did a decent job with the wild card episode. It felt pretty solid, going around, just looking at the teams, looking at the games and everything. I love the NFL, love sports, everything. That's definitely our most comfortable thing in the wheelhouse for us. We can talk about sports all day long. So,
yeah.
But I'm excited for Sunday as well. Nervous, of course. Sundays, it's a big day. And Superfish, I also wish you luck on Saturday night. We'll talk about it on Sunday, of course, depending on how it goes. I did see, by the way, I didn't mention this when we were recording, but I did see like the cheapest ticket right now for Kansas City is like $50 or something. It's because it's so cold that you can go to a playoff game for $50, but you got to sit out in negative 15 wind chill, bro. So, yeah, the punt bet is supposed to happen within a month.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing that as well. But that one doesn't involve any bomb sauce or anything. That one's just paying off money and everything like that.
Tina, Leaf, you going to make it? I don't think so.
Still, the other water's gone too, isn't it?
Yeah, I just killed 2 of them.
2 big 33-ounce waters of Smart Waters.
This size.
Yeah.
It's gone.
He's still over there crying, by the way.
It's so hot. Dude.
Yeah.
It's
still
hot.
making his eyes water. But yeah, $50 if you wanted to go to a Kansas City playoff game.
Oh, no. So Jeff says I have to punt at 50 net yards. No, the bet is 35 yards.
35. Yeah. Give Leaf a beer.
Shit.
I don't think that's going to help him right now.
No. Probably not.
We'll be doing that on Sunday.
Oh, man.
For sure.
But yeah, I got to punt a ball 35 yards now, but that's not for the bomb sauce. I get actually cash if I do that, so
cash
is a lot better.
That's a little bit more motivation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so hot, like, ugh.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do to get rid of it.
No, I think it's just the time.
Just time, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so hot. I ate 6 of those fucking things.
I don't know. I still don't know why you said 6. After you ate 1, you're like, I'll just do 6 now.
Yeah, and like you said, like whenever I said, I don't know why, because 100 subscribers is nothing, but like it doesn't give us any like sort of advantage.
I mean, it's great.
No, it's great to have you guys here for sure, but like it's not now. I don't get paid,
Yeah. Hey, it's all gonna pay off, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Just like Sunday doing the watch party, it's all gonna pay off, bro. At some point, our watch party hopefully is so big, bro, that we have to rent our actual place.
Yeah.
So,
oh god,
cheapest Lions ticket for Sunday is $350 for standing room, no seat. Oof.
Good Lord.
That place is gonna be a madhouse, dude. There's not gonna be any Rams. Can I change my pick? There's gonna be like 3 Rams fans in this crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be so loud.
Jeff, I just got some from a grocery store. I got like a package of them or whatever.
Like I said, though,
but I should have got the Whataburger one. I didn't think about that.
The water wings.
Yeah.
Yeah. That those are they bone? I don't know if they're boneless or not. I haven't gone.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I will see.
But
Superfish.
it wouldn't have mattered. I wouldn't have tasted what the wings taste like.
Yeah.
Because this stuff kills
that actually
everything.
probably would have killed you to even want to eat those again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin those wings, man. Whataburger wings.
Yeah, we'll see you later, Superfish. Hopefully, we'll see you on Sunday, brother. But yeah, I think we're gonna get out of here as well.
Yeah, it's starting to.
Yeah.
We're starting to cool down over here. It's still right there, but it's not as hot as it was.
Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We're gonna do more of these Sunday, Thursday weeks, just continuing on and maybe more, and we'll just see how it goes.
Yes,
as we push the button a little bit. So thanks for hanging out. Like again, I'll just mention it again because before we end, we'll be live Sunday night for the Rams at Lions. So come hang out with us during that one.
Follow us on social media. We'll post when we're going to be on here, so you guys can come and join us. That's going to be a good game. It's going to be fun.
All the clips that we post as well. You can read the hater comments just as like I do and laugh.
Yeah,
because people are pathetic. So it's fun. So yeah. See you Sunday. Hey, take care of yourself this weekend, and let's enjoy some fucking playoff football.
Hell yes. Thank you guys.
Later.
Love you.